สวัสดีตอนเช้าค่ะ
สวัสดีตอนเช้า
Good morning ฟันดีค่ะมาที่นี่
มาที่นี่
มาที่นี่ค่ะหยุด
หยุด
ลดได้ไหมค่ะ very important one we always need a discount เข้าใจ
เข้าใจ
ไม่ต้องหลอ
ไม่ต้องรอ
น่ารัก
น่ารักก็ยูน่ารักด้วย
อ๋อ
ยูน่ารักยูน่ารั
ข
ก
อบคุณค่ะว่าอ๋อคิดถึง
คิดถึ
ค่ะ
งmiss you yeah
nice one จริงเหรอจริง
จริงเหรอ
จริงเหรอจริง
ว้าว
ๆแบบนั้นห้องน้ำอยู่ที่ไหนคะ
อยู่ตรงนู้น
and really good one ใจเย็นๆ and
you have to ใจเย็นๆนะ
หนังดีๆ I can say like ใจเย็นพัน
เย้
ค่ะเอา right?
เอาใจเย็นปั่นค่ะ
yeah เอาผัดซีอิ๊วค่ะ
ปัดสิอ๋อ
ไก่
ซีอิ๊วไก่เก่งเก่งเก่ง
ข้าวผัดไก่ค่ะ I ordered that earlier
that's good though ส
สวั
วัส
สดี
ดี
ค
ค
รั
รับ บ วันนี้นะฮะผมก็อยู่กับเพื่อนใหม่ของผมอีกแล้วนะครับผมสาวอังกฤษนะครับผมแต่ว่าเรื่องราวของเขาน่าสนใจมาก เพราะว่าเป็นคนอังกฤษใช่ไหมแต่ไม่ได้โตที่อังกฤษครับไปโตเป็นประเทศที่แบบว่าตะวันออกกลางอะไรอย่างเงี้ยเดี๋ยวเราไปคุยกับเขาหน่อยว่าทำไมเขาถึงย้ายไปอยู่ที่นั่นสวัสดีครับ
สวัสดีค่ะ
เข้าใจไหม
I wish I could understand สวัสดีค่ะ everyone so nice to be on your channel thank you so much for
What's your
having
name?
me I really appreciate this my name is Lucy Lucy Lofting I am from England I am English Irish on my mum's side of the family
Wow.
we're from Ireland which I am a little bit more pro than England I absolutely love Ireland if you haven't been you should definitely
I would love
put
to
that
go.
on your list it's a really nice country it does rain a lot but it's a
Alright.
really nice place
Ah,
yeah
okay so I heard that you're from England right
yes
but you not grew up there
No,
What's going on?
my story is a little bit,
Can you tell me
little
about
bit
that?
different from the average person. So
Alright.
I had quite a normal like upbringing. However, before I was born, my mum lived in Brunei. She was a teacher in Brunei.
Oh, wow.
Like when she was about my age, I'm
Okay.
23. So yeah,
Okay.
she was about my age, and she lived
Ah.
in the middle of the jungle in
That's
Brunei. Yeah, teaching at a school. So she always had that like flair to leave the country and do something different.
Mm.
But she wanted me and my brother to grow up a little bit in England first before she
Cool.
made a move. And then one day when I was 13, she
13
comes up the stairs and she's like, Lucy, Jack, my brother,
Uh-huh.
we're moving to Kuwait.
Kuwait
Yes, exactly. That was my response. Kuwait?
okay in Thai we said Kuwait
Kuwait.
Wow.
So I didn't have a clue where this was. In
Okay.
England, we do not get taught like Arabic
Right,
history
right,
at all. So
right.
I genuinely, I was mind blown. And then my mum's like, right, it's like near Saudi Arabia again.
yeah
Didn't really know where that
What?
was. So did some research and I was so excited. Like honestly, I was
You okay
absolutely,
with that?
I was buzzing. Like there's nothing I wanted more than to like live the holiday destination life.
I see.
My mum always tried to like take us on holidays when we were young. We tried to go like once a year.
Ah.
So I'd always like known I love traveling. So
Right.
yeah, I knew like going abroad was definitely something on the
Ah.
cards. And then yeah, she got this opportunity. We packed our stuff,
Moved there.
we left, and yeah, I joined in grade 10. I joined. So my mum worked in a British school, and me and my brother went to the school.
ah
And then yeah, I lived in Kuwait. Went to school for 2 years. I did my high school exams there.
okay
School was a bit crazy. Had the ups, it had the downs. Being the only like Farang person at the time, it was 2016. So in 2016, I was basically the only foreign person
Wow.
at my age in the country.
but you
apart
speak
from-
English there
Yeah, everyone
Also-
spoke English. I think the level of English is definitely, no offense to the Thais, but it is a lot better in
For
the Middle
sure,
East.
for sure.
Their first language is Arabic.
and you speak Arabic
أنا
too
أتكلم عربي بشوي. My
wow.
Arabic is not so amazing, but again, like my Thai, I know a lot of words, like random words that aren't really help to me unless I'm gonna like shout out "yoot" in the middle of a conversation.
I
You know,
see, I see.
the rain is really
The rain is-
raining on us
ตอ
right
นนี้ฝ
now.
นตกนะครับ เสียงดังมาก ขอโทษด้วย ถ้าเกิดว่าเสียงมันดังเพราะว่าหาที่ถ่ายไม่ได้แล้วจริงๆ They understand
We're definitely beginning the rainy season
Yeah
now.
I'm
yes.
sorry about that but yeah I want to ask you like so you grew up there
Yeah. So from 14 to 17. So I did my exams there, went to school,
Alright.
and then I was going to move back to England on my own to go to college, but I was only 17, so
Yes.
I couldn't actually get my own apartment at the time.
I
So
see. You're so young.
mentally, I was ready to like
Let's
free the
go.
nest and do something on my own, but yeah, so couldn't leave. And then I actually started modeling in my
Okay.
second year of school.
In Kuwait.
Yeah, and the modeling went really good. Like
I can see that.
I was making really good money,
That's good.
working with lots of photographers and makeup artists, designers.
Yeah.
Kind of like what we're doing today. I was just meeting up with someone cool
That's so
and
cool.
doing some content, and yeah, I loved it. So I did that
Wow.
for a year. I was also tutoring English to some of my friends' little brothers and sisters and stuff,
That's cool.
which I really enjoyed. And yeah, and then unfortunately had to make the move back to England.
Oh, you did.
So yeah,
Okay.
then I moved. I didn't go back to my hometown. So I'm from like a really small village.
Okay.
Like I can see horses out of my window. There's
Oh,
sheep
wow.
over to the left.
What is it?
Like
What is it called?
so my hometown is called Bury St Edmunds, and it's in Suffolk. So it's like
Okay.
on the east coast of England.
Okay.
There's two places. Where my mum currently lives is called Great Yarmouth, and it's like on the coastline on the
Okay.
east. But we were a little bit more inland where my grandma lives, which is Bury St Edmunds, and super cute little town. But I didn't actually live in like town. I lived in a village outside of the town.
I see.
It was a bit cheaper to live out there. We
I
got a
see.
little bit of a bigger house being outside of the
Uh-huh.
town. So yeah,
So-
I went from like having to get the 4 p.m. bus home because that was the last one of the day to being in Kuwait where like the day is the night is the day.
Right,
like
right.
The difference was insane.
You moved back there to study in the university, right?
Yeah, so I went to college,
College
in,
first,
in
okay.
London. Yeah.
Yeah. When you go there and then you live there, what is the different thing if you compare like in Kuwait and England, you know, or culture shock or
Yeah,
something?
honestly, if
Yeah.
anything, I got a culture shock moving back to the UK.
Yeah.
The weather, of course, like Kuwait is
It's
the
hot,
weather
huh?
is beautiful. If you are a girl that
Beautiful.
like or a boy that likes hot weather, then
Right.
wow, it really is a place that you can tan any day of the year. Like it's so beautiful.
Okay.
And Arabic people, I know some people have like stereotypes of Arabic people, but from my experience, they are so nice. Like I felt more safe in Kuwait than I felt anywhere in the world. I'd say obviously Thailand as well is a very safe
Yeah.
country, but apart from Thailand, I would say the Middle East is definitely a very safe environment.
Okay.
I never had a problem. Again, I was like a teenage girl there, and yeah, it was such a good experience. So moving back to England was like, no, I don't want to be here. But I went to college. I studied business. I actually got 100% in my college course, so
Wow.
I did really good.
That's cool.
So studied really hard, and then I had enough, and I had to go traveling again.
Okay. Where are you going after that?
So while I was in college, I was doing like every single job under the sun. I worked in Clark's, you know,
Okay.
the shoe shop.
Yeah, Clark's.
I worked as security.
No way.
I had a massive yellow jacket. If
Really?
I have a picture, I will send it so you can
Oh
attach
my
it.
God.
But, yeah, I wore a massive yellow jacket, and I basically told people like, go that
Okay,
way,
I see,
go
I
that
see.
way, or
Okay.
um,
You work hard to get the money and then travel, huh?
yeah, I worked goddamn hard. I worked in the rain, in the cold, in the snow. I was
Wow.
standing outside trying to look bigger than I was, you know.
That's cool.
And yeah, it was really cool. I think it really like shaped who I am now. Actually doing all of that stuff because I can really like appreciate the hard work of people now. Like I see that, especially in Bangkok, like there's many people that I know other people would just walk past and not say anything to.
Yeah.
But I am the type of person that like I will make friends with like the security
good.
on
That's
the
good.
building that's randomly on the
Really?
street or like the cleaners or whatever. Like because I've done it, you know.
Yeah.
I did litter picking even like for extra hours at
Wow.
the security
And
job.
then after work so hard to save the money, and then where did you go after
I'm
that?
off. I was like, get me out of this country.
Where?
Let me explore. So I did a month in Spain first.
Ah, Spain. Okay.
I actually went traveling with one of my friends at the time, and she was her family was in Spain. So we went there, did a little trip around Spain,
Right.
then flew to Egypt.
Oh,
And
wow.
Egypt's like my second home. It's like my comfort zone. I love that country
You
more
see the
than
pyramids?
anything. Yeah, seen the
Pyramids.
pyramids a few times. Yeah, they're absolutely beautiful. Obviously, one of the wonders of the world.
Yeah.
So super cool.
Then after that,
So did a month there, and then I looked on Skyscanner and I put like cheapest flight like from
Right.
where I was in
Uh-huh.
Cairo. So I ended up going to Cyprus. Have you heard of Cyprus?
yeah.
Okay, not a lot of people have
Cyprus,
heard
yeah.
of this
I know.
tiny little island
Okay.
next to Turkey, and I spent a couple of weeks there partying. That was a bit of a
course.
wild one.
Yeah.
I then went to Jordan.
Oh.
That was really beautiful. Went to the Dead Sea.
Wow.
And that's a really cool experience because you basically like bob on the water. Like
I see.
you can't go under because it will like burn your face because it's like 99% salt.
Wow.
So yeah, that was a cool experience. And then I broke my phone in Jordan. So I ended up going back to England for a bit,
Okay.
just for a few months.
Yeah.
Then my mum moved to Oman.
Okay.
So she went to Muscat, and then I thought, yeah, right, I'll go there. So
Okay.
I went there, but I couldn't find any opportunity there.
How old are
so
you back then? Oh my.
I think I was 20, 21 at the time.
Okay.
And then lived there for 4 months.
Okay.
Lived in Lebanon. Lebanon's also a really cool
Wow.
country. Lived there for about 4 months. And then my mum was like, let's move back to England together. Let's do something, get a house. So
Yeah.
we bought a house in, like I said, Great Yarmouth,
Yeah.
which is literally a 5-minute walk from the beach.
Ah.
So really cool. And I worked in finance.
Wow.
I worked for an offshore company
Okay.
in the finance department. And then I managed a year, 1 year. I did a year. And then I thought, no more.
This is it.
Yeah. Took a couple of trips, went back to Kuwait, and then
Kuwait.
headed to Asia. First
Alright,
time in
alright.
Southeast Asia.
Okay. What country?
So I started in Cambodia. So I actually
Cambodia.
moved to Cambodia.
You moved to Cambodia.
I spent 6 months teaching in an international school there.
Wow.
I taught kindergarten, so it was just so wholesome. It was
experience.
yeah.
Wow.
And I worked with some really good people. I've like got friends for life from the experience in Cambodia. But it just wasn't for me. I just felt like as much as I was living such a cool lifestyle, I was living in a fancy condo, you know, with the pool and stuff.
Okay, in Cambodia, huh?
Yeah, but I just felt like it didn't really feel like me. I don't know. I just felt like something was a bit
Yeah.
off there.
And then?
I came to Thailand on a holiday and
Just holiday
decided
first.
to stay.
Wow.
I came for a month and then I still had my apartment and my mum came to visit in Cambodia for a month.
Yeah.
So after she left, I was just like, okay, we pick up and move to Bangkok. And I took myself and my massive suitcase on a 17-hour journey on the bus from Phnom Penh to
Oh, the
Bangkok.
bus. Wow.
Yes, the bus.
Why did you like fly?
I am
Save
a
money.
money-saving queen.
That's-
This is
okay.
something you should know about
That's
me.
good. That's good.
If
That's
you
good.
need money-saving tips, it was a nightmare journey. I got to the border and I didn't realize that you had to walk through the border.
Yeah.
So luckily, this random guy came over and was like, "You need like trolley," and I was
Yeah.
like, "Yes, I need trolley." So I gave him like
To luggage.
I don't know $5 or something. Gave him my entire life, and then had to leave him. I left him for about 40 minutes.
Uh-huh.
I'd already paid him, and he had all of my stuff.
Yeah.
And I was absolutely like, I was so nervous. I thought my
Wow.
whole life is gone. Like, all of my stuff's gonna be
Yeah.
not there.
Yeah.
And then I came down the escalator. Wasn't he at the bottom like this?
He waiting for you, huh?
Waited for me at
That's
the
good.
bottom of the escalator. Gave me all my stuff. I got to Bangkok, and
Wow.
yeah, the rest is history. I live here now.
Wow. Do you like Bangkok so far?
Yeah, so I've been here about 11 months now.
Wow, almost a
and
year.
Yeah, nearly a year.
Okay.
So exciting. And at the beginning, yeah, I kind of isolated myself a little bit. I think I was a little bit shy at such a big city, of course. I have lived in big cities before, but obviously this is completely new experience. Like in Cambodia, I was mainly with like foreign people.
Right.
Because I worked in an international school, so mainly for foreign people. And then coming here, it was like, I don't know, it was so overwhelming. And as I said, like most people are just passing through. So I really wanted to make like meaningful connections. Like for me as well, like I really do prefer to be with local people. So
Yeah.
whatever country I go to, like it really doesn't matter. Like I just want to be with the local people.
That's
I
good.
have no intention in speaking like with people from my own country or from the West, because what's the point in traveling if you're gonna just stay
That's a
with the
good
same
mindset.
people, you know? No disrespect to anyone that
Yeah,
does
yeah,
that,
yeah, I
but
understand.
obviously for me, I personally like really wanted to get to know Thai people, and over the last 11 months I have like now I've got a good base of like people and I know where I'm going. You've seen my Google map.
Yeah.
And I do have a lot of
A lot.
places saved.
Yeah.
So yeah, I've been around the city. I know it pretty well.
So you got a lot of Thai friends.
Yeah, well, I'm trying to build the portfolio of Thai friends little by little. Obviously, it's quite hard because obviously a lot of them don't speak fully English,
Yeah,
but
yeah, yeah.
I've managed to meet some really good people. So I'm really happy with the friends like I'm making currently. And yeah, day by day, just trying to get out more, trying to go to new places. Yeah, really make some meaningful connections
That's
because I
nice.
really do want Thailand to be my home.
Yeah,
I'm here to stay, and I want to
Yeah.
get a dog, and I want.
Okay, you want everything, huh?
Yeah, there's too
But-
many things I want.
So it's been 11 months, almost a year, right?
Yeah, almost a
So
year.
did you learn any Thai? Did you know any Thai?
นิด
Can
น้อย
you speak
ค่ะ
Thai ได้
อัน
ไหม
นั้นภาษาไทยนิดน้อยค่ะ
Okay.
Um,
What else do you know?
สวัสดีตอนเช้าค่ะ
สวัสดีตอนเช้า
Good morning
Okay.
ฟันดีค่ะ
ฟันดี
Good
ค่ะ
night That's
Okay.
one of my favorites
Okay.
I also love martini
มาที่นี่
martini
อ๋อ
ค่ะ Come here
Okay.
Youth
หยุด
leg for my noodles
Uh-huh.
My favorite Thai dish you're gonna have to help me with the name
Okay.
I love the brown soup with the I was having the thick yai the yai noodle
เส้นใหญ่ Okay.
but now
ก๋วยจั๊บ maybe.
now I've changed to the leg but yeah the brown soup
Okay.
that has the noodles and chicken
Okay.
and you can add like your I don't add spice. I
ก๋วย
think
เตี๋ยวไก่
so.
มะระ
There's a place in my area. I live in Ramkhamhaeng and I am a big promoter of Ramkhamhaeng. It is a brilliant place to live.
It is a good area.
yeah, university town. So lots of young people and I've actually made really good friends with a family, actually two families, local families. And one of the families, they own this noodle shop and woo, bit of thunder there. So yeah, they own this noodle shop and I've become really close with the family. So they're kind of like my Thai family now.
Wow. And then do you like shopping?
Do I like shopping?
Yeah.
I mean,
do you know somewhere that when you can negotiate like
Tao Rai Ka
uh,
and Lodai Mai Ka, very important one. We always need a discount. I said I'm good with money, so Lodai Mai Ka is very important.
that's good. You know enough though.
What else do I know?
Okay.
I have so many. I have on my notes on my phone like a whole big list. Like there's Khao Jai.
เข้าใจ you
I understand. I don't understand, but Mai Thong Lo.
ไม่ต้องรอ
Don't wait for me lah. It's okay. Go already.
Okay.
Narak.
น่ารักก็ยูน่ารักด้วย
Aww.
ดูน่ารักดูน่ารัก
ขอบคุณค่ะ
Yes.
Oh, the dog. Bok bok. Meow meow.
The sound the animal
Yeah, but
Bok,
what,
bok.
I love this in
Bok,
the Thai
bok.
language where you don't actually need to say words necessarily. You can just make sounds and everyone understands. I also want to learn this Thai language, not just the regular, but I would love to learn the cool sounds.
that's good
I don't know, you see people that, oh,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
I don't know, it just
oh.
sounds so cool the way
Yeah,
they
we
like.
can do that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. Well, Kitang
คิดถึง
ka.
miss you yeah
Nice one. Jing lo, jing jing.
จริงเหรอ
Jing lo, jing jing.
That's good you learn a lot นะ wow
Pap nung.
แป๊บนึง just a moment เนาะ
Yeah.
just a minute
So many, you can see here, I've got, oh, Hong Nam Yu Ti Nai Ka.
อยู่ตรงนู้น oh that's a good one
Really good
ห้อง
one.
น้ำอยู่ที่ไหน okay
And really good one. Jai Yan Yan.
อืม
And
you have to ใจเย็นๆนะ
Nang Didi.
นั่งดีๆ okay
Because sometimes on the bike in the beginning,
yeah นั่งดีๆ
I was not
yeah
too stable. So
Nang Didi.
once a driver did tell me,
นั่งดี
Nang Didi Ka. And I actually understood him, and it was really,
ๆ That's
really
so
awkward.
good ฉัน
Chan
yeah
is me.
yeah
And you?
คุณ
Kun.
yeah
When I order my Thai tea.
uh,
And she understands, one Thai tea, please. Smoothie.
Yeah.
But I can say like chai yen, pan,
yeah
ka, ow,
เอา
right?
เอาชาเย็นปั่นค่ะ
Yeah. Ow, pad si u ka.
ภาษีอ๋อ
Guy.
ซีอิ๊วไก่เก่ง
Cow pad guy ka.
Ah.
I ordered that earlier.
that's
Um,
good though do you want to learn Thai
I do really badly to the point that I have signed up for a school. So I will
Yeah.
be starting Thai school.
That's good.
Hopefully in the next couple of weeks. And yeah, I'm going to start learning because I can't keep talking about wanting to be friends with locals and not speak their language.
Yeah. If you know a little bit, they'll love you more.
And the lady who owns the noodle shop speaks
A little bit.
zero English.
Okay.
So,
zero.
and she
You
is
better
brilliant.
learn, huh?
She is like the queen of the area. Like everyone knows her. She knows one word in English and that's friend. And she just points to people and
Friend.
says, friend, friend,
Ah, that's
friend.
cute,
And I'm
though.
like, I want to be your friend too, but I can't speak to her,
Okay. I give you 3 months from now.
Yeah? 3 months time, I'm
And
going to be
then-
speaking.
And then we'll speak Thai.
We'll do this again,
and
but
then
in Thai.
Yeah, for sure.
That
for
would
sure.
be amazing, honestly.
So if the audience want to follow you, how can they find you?
Yeah, they can find me on Instagram at Lucy Lofting.
If you need some models or advertising TV or
Yes,
something, you can contact her.
Definitely. And I also have TikTok. I have only
Yeah.
posted one video on it, but hopefully soon
For
we'll
sure, for
start
sure. I'll tag
posting
you on
more.
TikTok
Yeah.
too.
So
Same name?
I think so. Yeah, Lucy Lofting. I think so.
You don't remember, yeah.
I'm pretty sure it is. But yeah, I've only got one thing on there now.
Okay.
I saw a trend where you post the countries you've been to, and I am lucky enough to have been to quite a few countries. So I
Yeah.
thought I can jump on that trend.
That'll be cool though.
So yeah.
ครับผมก็ฝากติดตามด้วยนะครับผมว่าคลิปหน้านะครับถ้าผมจะไปสัมภาษณ์ใครช่วยกดไลค์กดแชร์ด้วยถ้าชอบคลิปนี้อย่าลืมไปติดตามรูซี่ด้วยนะครับผมแล้วก็แล้วเจอกันใหม่คลิปหน้า สวัสดีครับขอบคุณมากนะครับ
Thank you so
สวัสดีครับ
much for having me, and thanks guys for watching. Follow me on Instagram,
Yeah, I will.
and I'd love to chat with you all, especially in Thai once I learn.
โอเค
Thank you guys.
Thank you สวัสดีครับ แต่ตอนเนี้ยต้องบอกว่าเรามีคอร์สใหม่แล้วนะเป็นที่เรียบร้อยเลย ถ้าคุณนะครับอยากจะทำงานกับชาวต่างชาติคอร์สเรียนนี้ตอบโจทย์ได้เลยนะครับผมใครที่รู้สึกว่าอยากอัพเงินเดือน อยากจะพัฒนาตัวเองไปถึงขั้นที่แบบว่าได้ใช้ภาษาอังกฤษในชีวิตในช่วงเวลาทำทุกอย่างแล้วก็ในการทำงานนะครับผมมีคอร์สเรียนใหม่ของ English Please นะครับชื่อคอร์สเรียนว่าอยากทำงานกับฝรั่งใช่ไหมเดี๋ยวเราจัดให้คอร์สเรียนนี้ต้องบอกก่อนเลยว่าครอบคลุมตั้งแต่แรกเลยนะครับผมเรื่องการหางานเรื่องการสมัครงานเขียนเรซูเม่เขียน CV ไปส่งให้บริษัทชาวต่างชาติเวลาสมัครงานใช่ไหมครับอยากจะอัพเงินเดือนนะฮะก็ของเราครอบคลุมตั้งแต่แรกเลยนะการสมัครงานการสัมภาษณ์งานต่อรองเงินเดือนนะฮะจะพูดยังไงให้เขาแบบประทับใจหรือว่าอยากจะรับเราเข้าทำงานนะครับเป็นภาษาอังกฤษใช่ไหมครับรวมถึงถ้าคุณได้ทำงานแล้วการทำงานในบริษัทการคุยกับเพื่อนร่วมงานเป็นภาษาอังกฤษหรือว่าการสัมภาษณ์งานพรีเซนต์งานต่างๆเป็นภาษาอังกฤษหรือแม้กระทั่งการรับฟังเข้าร่วมประชุมนะครับผมครอบคลุมทั้งหมดเลยตอนนี้เป็นโปรโมชั่นนะครับผมถ้าใครอยากจะเรียนรู้ใครอยากจะพัฒนาตัวเองนะครับอยากทำงานฝรั่งก็เชิญได้นะคอร์สเราเนี่ยจะลงในเว็บไซต์ Skilllen นะครับเว็บไซต์นี้ก็เป็นเว็บไซต์ที่แบบว่า professional นะขอบคุณมากนะครับผมสำหรับคลิปนี้นะก็คือจะมาแจ้งข่าวดีให้ฟังว่าเรามีคอร์สเรียนของเราแล้วนะเป็นคอร์สเรียนใหม่ล่าสุดนะครับยังไงฝาก support ด้วยนะครับ